Hey workers, all 99% of you that work for a paycheck every day, we're gonna have to put our differences aside and work together. These are not pro-worker times. These are pro-profit times at your expense. We have to stop accepting the crumbs of the wealthy when we built the banquet table and we prepared the goddamn meal. While people follow the glowing orb of no taxes on overtime and drill baby drill like a well-meaning fish on its way to certain doom, the structures that have been put in place for over 90 years to protect over 90% of us are disintegrating underneath our feet. You see, the fight between left and right is not the full story. That's just the billboard. The real fight has always been dignity for workers over subjugation. The National Labor Relations Act of 1935 was the biggest loss that the owner class of this country had ever seen. Immediately, the dismantling of worker protections that it offered were in the crosshairs of people who have way more resources than you and us. And right now, there's very powerful people trying to say it's unconstitutional. Let's say your employer does something illegal, like puts you in harm's way, or wage theft, or fires you and your coworkers because you want to stage a walkout due to arbitrary wage cuts. So you totally have the right to try to hire a lawyer and to fight that case. But who do you think has way more time and resources? Instead, we have federal protections that can go to bat for you through the National Labor Relations Board. But unfortunately, since January 20th, we've had the pro-worker chair Lauren McFerrin not reinstated to the National Labor Relations Board after serving 10 years, and now the firing of NLRB General Counsel Jennifer Abruzzo and the firing of Gwen Wilcox, even though her term did not end until 2028. And who are the friends who have been filling a lot of positions lately? Pop quiz. What prevents companies from maximizing their profits? Workers asking for livable wages and better working conditions. So what can we do? The ultimate strength of working class people has always been our solidarity. Can we all agree that we want a livable wage and some form of dignity for earning that wage? Good. So whether you're a union member or not, there's two books that everybody who earns a paycheck should have. And that is Democracy is Power, Rebuilding Unions from the Bottom Up, and Labor Law for the Rank and Filer by one of my personal favorites, Staunton Lynn, who's a truly exceptional human being. Democracy is Power deals with solidarity movements among rank and filers, and if you are a union member, it can show you how to make sure that your union actually works in your best interest. Now, Labor Law for the Rank and Filer is going to give you the path that you can actually walk to make those things possible. There's lots of other resources out there for working class people. You can find a lot of it on Labor Notes, books like Secrets of a Successful Organizer and The Troublemaker's Handbook. Look, the era of FDR is well past. We are on our own, and we have to work together to reclaim some of that dignity. I prefer to work to live rather than live to work. At the end of the day, if we withhold our most valuable asset, our labor, we bring this whole show to a stop. And that truly is the power of working class people.